How Texas geography makes floods worse. Heavy rainfall is the main culprit behind Texas floods, but the state's geography plays a significant role in amplifying flood risks. Here's a deeper dive into why. 1. Saturated ground and flash floods. Clays and hardpan. Much of Texas, particularly in central regions, has clay-rich soil. Clayey soils have low permeability, meaning water infiltration is slow. When a dry clay ground receives a heavy downpour, the water can't soak in fast enough, causing it to pool on the surface and flow rapidly across the land. This rapid flow leads to flash floods, which can be particularly dangerous due to their suddenness and intensity. History of droughts. Texas experiences cycles of drought and intense rain. During droughts, the ground becomes parched and even harder. When heavy rain finally arrives, the already compacted ground has even less capacity to absorb water, further increasing runoff and flash flood risks. 2. Low-lying landscapes and drainage issues. Flat terrain. Many Texan cities, especially Houston, are built on vast flat plains with minimal elevation changes. This lack of slope makes it difficult for rainwater to drain efficiently. After heavy rain, water accumulates on the surface with nowhere to go quickly, leading to widespread flooding. Urbanization and infrastructure. Urban development often paves over land that once served as natural drainage channels. This reduces the natural capacity of the land to absorb and disperse rainwater, further exacerbating flooding issues. Drainage systems in urban areas can become overwhelmed during heavy rain, leading to clogged streets, flooded underpasses, and inundated neighborhoods. 3. Coastal vulnerability and storm surge. Proximity to the Gulf Coast. Coastal Texas faces a unique flood threat, storm surge. During hurricanes and tropical storms, strong winds push a massive bulge of ocean water onshore. This surge can inundate low-lying coastal areas, causing devastating floods that can reach far inland. Barrier islands. While barrier islands like Galveston Island provide some protection from the full force of storm surges, they can also trap floodwaters behind them, worsening flooding in bays and estuaries. 4. River systems and overflowing banks. Extensive river networks. Texas has a vast network of rivers and tributaries that drain water from across the state. During periods of heavy rain, these rivers can become overloaded, exceeding their capacity and overflowing their banks. This overflows into surrounding areas, flooding towns, cities, and agricultural lands situated along the river plains. Flash floods along tributaries. Small streams and tributaries can also contribute significantly to flooding. These smaller channels can experience rapid rises in water levels during heavy rain, leading to flash floods that pose a serious threat to life and property. Understanding how these geographical factors combine with heavy rainfall is crucial for mitigating flood risks in Texas. Floodplain management, improved drainage systems, and strategic development in less vulnerable areas are all essential for building resilience against future floods.